Do certain things online disturb you? Certain things online disturb me. I'll be looking at certain shit and I'll be like, how do social media allow this type of behavior? Why does social media allow this type of behavior? How does social media reward this type of behavior? Dangerous, very, very unprofessional, very, very traumatic, attacking the subconscious. Social media rewarding dangerous behavior because dangerous behavior captures their attention faster than discipline ever will. This is crazy. A man working a 12-hour shift isn't shocking. A student studying for a college exam isn't shocking. A father paying bills isn't shocking. But risk, though. Risk will stop people in their tracks. Y'all see that? Do y'all see that? Excuse me. Are humans biologically wired to notice danger? Long before even phones existed, even long before these even existed. And the platform understand this. Their business model isn't built on what's healthy. It's dangerous, it's damaging, and it's outrageous. And more outrageous, the more outrageous the behavior, it's like the more people react. Some people cheer, some people criticize, some people laugh, some people even argue, but everybody watching. Everybody watching. And it appears that in the attention economy, every reaction looks the same to the algorithm, regardless of why they're getting it. Dangerous. The result is a culture where the most reckless people often appear to be the most successful. The message being sent is disturbing, damaging. If you want attention, be extreme. Yes. Do y'all see this? If you not got the pipes out with the money on, the shorties, the vets and the youngins, they butt naked. That's a dangerous lesson for young minds to be trying to figure out in the process of trying to figure out who they are. And social media is rewarding that danger and like it love danger because people can't stop looking at it. But I want to know, why is it allowed? Why ain't the FDC stepping in? Why nobody is stepping in to curate this content? And society keep consuming it. When attention becomes more valuable than life, that's what this look like. We living in a time where people rather than to be noticed than rather be safe. That's how powerful attention has become. Because it's a level of validation that come with it. Even though it's not real, even though it's fake, even though it's damaging, even though it's dangerous. It feel like it's important. It feel like it's making you exist. So that's making other people feel like, if nobody see me, do I really matter? Yes, you do. Because that there don't matter. That's damaging. And it's hurting us as a society. Likes, comments, followers, and views. This is what you would do for that. Attention has become that addictive. And once people experience a viral moment, the ordinary lifestyle to become null and void and visible. Once you get 10,000 views, now you need 100,000, so on and so forth. So what once shocked people now appearing to be normal. That's what we doing. The risk gotta get bigger. Oh, you got 5. I need 10 hats. The stunts must get crazier. The promiscuousness must, and eventually that makes people start to gamble with their future, their freedom, and sometimes even their lives just to maintain relevance. Because when attention becomes more valuable than peace, people start making decisions that they would have never made in private. And people love risk because risk create uncertainty. And uncertainty create curiosity. People slow down when they think something might happen. A fight, a nakedness, a arrest, some sort of confrontation, something dealing with mayhem, hell, a disaster. Imagine slowing down to pay attention to a disaster, a bad decision that equals a disaster, and being fascinated by the risk. And social media has simply turned that fascination into a business model. How the feds and the government regulate everything else, but subconsciously, these bullying tactics is killing that subconscious to a point where people are unaliving themselves, people doing some of everything, and the biggest platforms in the world allowing this to take place with no curation. Just put it out there for years and years and years. This has been going on. And regardless of how many times they fail, because they succeed, they feel, hey, people gonna watch. The danger is that repeated exposures start normalizing behavior that should never be normal. So what once seemed shocking begins now to seem ordinary. And when recklessness becomes ordinary, society slowly loses its ability to recognize how destructive it truly is. The internet not addicted to success. It's addicted to suspense, drama, risk, I would say disaster and chaos. And nobody's holding them accountable. The politicians, the government, the feds, the CIA, they dropping all type of alien shit now. It's attacking your subconscious, so later on when you think about it in your dreams and you had them nightmares, you're not even aware where it came from. It's been implanted in your subconsciousness. Now you just feeling anxiety off the strength because it's embedded in your mind. The excitement of it all. Can you believe Instagram? You can go to Instagram. You can go to Twitter and see some of them. How is that content able to just be viewed by anybody, anywhere, at any time? That's reckless as fuck. To the CEOs, you allowing it. Reckless. You're not going to catch me with no pipes, no D-rugs, unalives, just a small, light little cigar after a good old wash up and a healthy bath and a shower, decent little clothes, and I just want to talk to the people. But you allow all this reckless behavior to take place and get embedded in the minds of the youth. And you allow it to go viral because it makes people feel some type of way. Because they scrolling. And unfortunately, reality is that wisdom often grows slowly while recklessness spreads instantly and widely. See, this light work, our buddy ain't talking about nothing. I want to see the pipes. I want to see them get naked. I want to see the loosens. I want to see murders live and live in color. Unaliving people on Facebook Live. See, we got to make sure this type of shit don't win. It's winning. But now, today, It's time to hold these platforms accountable for allowing certain type of behavior. Lawsuits and shit need to start flying. Views and likes and allowing certain things to go viral, that shit need to start to have consequences. But because consequences are delayed, people choose to often ignore that part. Because the likes arrive today. They pulling up on your inbox today. The consequences, them arrive later. The followers, they arrive today. The consequences, later. The attention, today. The consequences, later. Social media, they compresses the rewards and they hide the consequences. So that created an illusion that actions exist without cause. And that eventually sends a bill. The internet will celebrate a moment. Real life will evaluate a lifetime. That's why some of the most admired people online become the cautionary tales years later. When the views disappear, the trends change. The audience gonna move on to the next, you know what. But the consequences, them gonna stay. Oh, them stay, young man, based on them actions. And that's the lesson many people never learn until it's too late. So social media, beware. Lawsuits. You're responsible for a lot of this anxiety. You're responsible for it. You created it. You embellish it. You glorify it. Yep, you. You know you can curate that content, CEO. You know you ain't got no business showing certain things. You know better. But you allowing it to happen every single day. Funky Hope. Tired of seeing streams and downloads without seeing no money? www.trackchef.com. Get over there right now. If you're an artist, if you're a listener, go to TrackShare. No questions asked. Right now. Don't hesitate. You're taking too long. If you're still watching this, get over right now.